Greetings students, this is Tier 1's Unit C, whole numbers, and today in our discussion we will discuss about representing a whole number in a number line. This is for class 6, the subject is mathematics. I am Sivasis Sandilya and I welcome you to today's class. Now this class has been divided into 3 parts. And this is part 1 of those 3 parts. Now let's get started. So these are the subtopics of this chapter. The chapter name is whole numbers 1. The next chapter's name is whole numbers 2. So this is the first chapter on whole numbers 1, and the subtopics are representation of whole numbers on a number line, operation on whole numbers, subtraction and division on a number line, and at last we are going to discuss about successor and predecessor. Now today our topic of discussion is representation of whole numbers on a number line. So let's get directly onto a demo here, because I'm not going to explain what a number line is. Everyone knows what a number line is. If anyone has any confusion, please contact me. In simple words, a line which contains numbers at equal distances is a number line. That is the simplest explanation that anyone can give you. Now, when we have to represent 4 in a number line, what we will do? We will draw a number line from 0, mark the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on at equal distances, and then either round off 4 or put a arrow over 4 so that the answer is indicating that we are representing the number 4 on the number line. Now in this demo we have to draw a number line from 10,000 and plot 10,007 and 10,010. So here what we will do, we are drawing a two-sided, that means both-sided number line. That means there is a arrow at the ending, arrow at the beginning, and we are starting the number line from 10,000. That means to the left of 10,000 there is 9,999 and so on up to 0, and to the right hand side of 10,010 there is 10,011, 10,012 and so on. That's what the left arrow and the right arrow means. After that we will put an arrow. After that we are going to mark the numbers 10,001, 10,002, 10,003 so on at equal distances, and we will mark 10,007 and then we will mark 10,010 as asked on the question. Now in the third demo we are to mark 40,101, question number 2 40,105, question number 3 40,107 and question number 4 40,110 on a number line. So if we start drawing the number line from 0, how long that number line will be and what a long piece of paper you will need to draw it. So what we will do, we will start from 40,101 and put dotted line on the left hand side. That means all the numbers smaller than 40,101 are on the left hand side. That is what the dotted line represents, and at equal distances to the right hand side we are going to mark 40,102, 40,103 and so on. Once the number line is made, we will put arrows to mark the answers that has been asked. So basically, representation of whole numbers on a number line. To draw a whole number line, follow the steps given below. In the first step, draw a ray starting from 0. Mark other points to the right side of the 0 at equal distances and label them with counting numbers or natural numbers in increasing order. Now for this, let us take an example. The question is represent 7 on a number line. So first of all, what we will do, we will draw a ray. Then we will mark the ray at equal distances. Then starting from 0, we will mark the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. After that, we will see the question, we have to represent 7. So we will put an arrow on 7 and this is how we solve this answer. Now the second point, if it is not possible to draw the line continuously from 0, that means if it is a big number. So again, let us take an example. Represent 7243 on a number line. Now let us go back to the point. If it is not possible to draw the line continuously from 0, then use a broken line from 0 or put an arrow on both sides of the line and start from any convenient number. So what we will do, we will draw a both sided ray. That means there is a arrow mark at the left, there is a arrow mark on the right side. Then we will divide the line at equal distances and start marking the numbers. For this, I have started from 7240. Then the next mark will be 7241 and after that 7242 and so on. One by one I marked all the numbers. Now after marking the numbers, what I will do, I'll put an arrow on the intended number and this is how you represent a bigger number on a number line. If you need to revise this part, please go to the starting of the video, start over again, once again revise. If it is clear for you, then let us move on to the next part of the class. So this is module 1. This is very simple. You have to draw a number line and represent 5, 3, 0, 7 and 9 on the number line. This is the simplest way. So although the time is given here for 10 minutes, take 5 minutes, do it quickly, pause the video if required, because after that I am showing you the answers. So these are the answers. Starting from 0, we will mark the number line at equal distances as 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, and we will round off the intended number that has been asked in the question. Let us move on to the next module. So in module number 2, we have to draw a number line from 100 and plot 104 and 109. And in the second question, we have to draw a number line from 1000 and plot 1001 and 1009. So pause the video for 10 minutes, try it out yourself. Now I am showing you the answer. So in this module there are 3 questions. In question number A, you have to represent 5101, 5111, 5105 on a number line. Likewise, you have to represent 3 numbers in one number line. There are 3 questions. Pause the video for 20 minutes, draw the number line from any convenient point that will be helpful to you and mark the numbers. Now I am showing you the answers. So these are the answers. In bigger numbers I'm again telling you, you cannot draw the number line from 0. Why? Because you will need a big piece of paper and the number line will be too long. So you have to start from any convenient point and mark the numbers you are asked to. If you have any confusion, contact me, I will help you out. So this brings us to the ending of today's class. Our next class will include the basic operations. Now what are the basic operations? The addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, these are called the basic operations. So our next class will include the basic operations using a number line. So in our next class we are going to draw a number line and do the plus, minus, multiply and divide on the number line. I hope you like this class. This is Sivashish Sandilya. Thank you everyone.